Aquila,
Morning, Mrs. Murray. Good morning, Mrs. Baxter.
Not so fast! Not so fast! You're gonna kill us one day.
Hang on.
What are you doing now?
I'm opening the doors so you don't have to get out, see? Just a tiny nudge from the bows.
Thank you. Can we go the right way up again now, please?
It means nobody can see us, you see. Now we just reverse in, and then I close them using this. So how fast were we going?
Well, according to this, we're average 700 miles an hour.
Average?
That's what I make it. That last town was Southampton, wasn't it?
Big city opposite the Isle of Wight. I think it had to be.
I'll do it again. You check the numbers. Where'd it go?
What?
The paperclip. Pinned off. I think it went in that glove compartment thing.
This machine doesn't have a glove compartment.
So what have I got my hand in?
I don't know, but if I were you, I'd be careful. I mean, you're the one who's always telling me we should... You're stuck? Well, stuck where?
No, don't worry about it. We'll see you when we see you. Yeah, he's fine. Been up since 6 this morning, would you believe? Playing out in the garage, where else? Honestly, sometimes you think they were glued to that machine.
Try pulling. I can't move. Maybe if you wriggle.
There's nothing in there I can wriggle and I'll get some help.
Help?
Yeah, call a fire brigade or something. Can't stay like this.
No, but
what?
if I tell someone, it'll be the end of everything, won't it?
You want me to stay like this forever?
Maybe if I got some soap and ran around the room.
Soap isn't going to solve this one, Jeff. You have to get someone now.
Right.
Stop.
What?
It's okay. It's all right. I can move my fingers and... Oh, what a relief. Okay, end of panic. What's the matter?
It's astonishing what these machines can do, isn't it? Actually, all I wanted was a fax machine, but it looks like this one can do everything except whistle. Oh, tell a lie, there's a button mark whistle. OK. You want to word with Jeff before you go? Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll see you this evening then, Sally. Bye.
You sure it's not spreading?
I don't think so. It just goes up to your shoulder and stays there.
I can't believe this.
You can still move it in things, can you?
Moving is not the problem, Jeff. I've got a green arm. Can't go through life like this. Can't go to school. I can't feel anything.
No. What about that?
What?
This? This?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm gonna die. I know it. I'm gonna die.
Not necessarily.
Believe me, when Mum sees this, she is gonna kill me.
Yes. It might be better if she didn't know.
Didn't know? You think she's not gonna notice?
Come on, you two, breakfast!
Don't worry. I have a cunning plan.
Get the milk out, will you, Tom? I've just had your mother on the phone, Jeff. There's been some trouble with the car, and she won't be home till this evening, so you'll have to come back here after school, OK?
Right, fine.
Do you have to wear that thing at breakfast?
It's the time of the full moon, I'm afraid, Mrs. Baxter. What's this?
You leave that alone, please. Never put your hand in a machine you don't understand. Anything could happen.
Very true.
It's a combination. Fax, telephone, answer phone, printer, scanner, photocopier and internet modem.
Impressive.
Yeah, well, it will be if I can ever get it to work. Unfortunately, there don't seem to be any instructions. And the best machine in the world is no use without the manual. You'll need the sugar as well, Tom. I wonder if I throw it out with the box. Back in a minute.
That's it. What? We have to find the instructions.
I should let your mum worry about the facts, Tom. Frankly, you've got enough problems.
Not for that, for Aquila. For this.
You want to find an instruction book for Aquila?
There has to be one, Jeff. You couldn't run anything that complicated without some sort of guide.
Tom,
And there's only one place it could be. The same place we found Aquila.
Tom,
We could go there at lunch break. We could... What's the matter?
I think your hand's on fire.
What?
No, nothing there. Is something burning? Oh, my goodness, I left the hot plate on. Are you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
You couldn't feel anything.
Well, it felt kind of warm.
You had your hand on a hot plate, Tom. That sort of thing puts you in hospital. Didn't it hurt?
No.
That's very interesting.
Fascinating. Can we go now?
Hang on, I want to try something. Put your fingers on there.
What?
Just put your fingers on there. Go on.
What are you doing?
It's an experiment. I want to see if you can feel it. Oh, all right then. Do it on yourself. Nothing.
Here, you try.
Cool. That's kind of impressive. How are you going to hide it at school?
What?
The green skin.
Oh, I thought I'd wear gloves and say I've got a disease.
Cool.
I say it's a sort of eczema, and the doctor said I've got to wear protective covering.
Nice one.
Hello? Hello? Person with the green skin. Could I ask if you could...
It doesn't have to be the original instructions, you see. It can be notes.
Notes.
There's hundreds of buttons on that machine, Jeff. If we started to find out what they did, there's no way we can remember what they all were.
Unless we took notes.
Exactly. The Roman centurion had Aquila for years. And if he kept a notebook...
Or a diary.
Right, it could save us a lot of trouble. I hate it when people do that.
Throw it back. Whoa. Was that your...
Yeah, I think it was.
Where is it? Hey, you! Where's my football?
It was Baxter. Tom Baxter, he threw it.
Threw it.
Yeah.
Baxter. Right.
Here. Do it again. With this. Oh, wow.
This is interesting, isn't it?
And today I want to look at the properties of isosceles triangles. So you'll need exercise books, compasses, and a sharp pencil. I hope everyone has a sharp pencil. Now I want you to draw a line 3 centimeters long in the center of your page. Is there a problem, Tom? You have a pencil, I hope?
Yes, sir. I've got 2 now.
Good. So you take the compasses, set them to 4 centimeters, put the point in at point A and describe an arc. Then with the center at point B, describe another arc. And Henry, what is this? What is the point of bringing something like that into school? For goodness sake, use some intelligence. Borrow someone else's. How's the hand, Tom?
Not too bad, thank you, sir.
Sorry to hear about the eczema. You take care of that now, okay?
I mean, did you see what I did?
Yes, and
I picked it up and crumpled it right in front of his eyes. Did you see the look on his face?
Yes, I did. And I think you ought to be careful about doing things like that.
Why?
Well, because it can get you noticed. And you don't want to be noticed. Not by people like Henry Pycroft.
Why not? What's he going to do to me?
I don't know, but we're about to find out.
Hey, you!
Henry, hi there.
You owe me for this, and a football.
Oh, it was your ball, was it? Well, I better explain about that. You see...
I'm not interested in your excuses. I want money.
Money?
Now, or you get thumped.
No, you really are a pain.
Please, Tom.
You heard him. I was quite happy to
Tom,
explain.
you could hurt him. You could really hurt him.
Oh, please, let's not have that story about him being a black belt of karate. Just give me the money.
Henry, you don't understand. I know he looks small, but...
I understand one thing. He either gives me the money or he gets a thumping.
Interesting thing about bicycles, isn't it?
What?
How fashions change. I mean, in the old days, they had them bent round like this, didn't they? And some people like them drop down like that. And I believe racists have them sticking up in the air like this. You obviously prefer them straight. You were saying?
You wait until my brother hears about you. He'll sort you out. You wait.
I'm beginning to enjoy this. It's like some sort of exoskeleton, isn't it? What? Like in that alien film. It takes your own movements and gives them extra power. Imagine, Jeff, if Aquila can do something like this, what else can it do, eh? Right. And if we can find the instructions, something that tells us what all these mean, supposing we found something that gave us... That's it! Oh, why didn't I think of it?
What are you doing?
I could get it to put one on the other arm. And then with both
It
arms,
won't work.
I already tried it, in break. Well, what happened?
I found a paper clip. Whatever it is, you've got the only one.
It's marvellous.
Visitors for you, Professor.
Oh, Tom and Jeff. My word, you were quick. I only rang your mother an hour ago.
You rang Mum?
Isn't that why you're here?
Well, what did you ring her about?
We found it.
What?
You remember that first day when you asked me what the Roman centurion was doing down in the cave?
You said you thought he was hiding something.
I think we know what it was.
Though it's not easy to believe.
It certainly isn't. Want to see?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Follow me. There was another cave next door to the one you found, you see. And as we cleared away the rubble, we found these laid out on the floor. And this is only the start.
Oh.
It's an astonishing collection. Swords, spears, axes, pikes, bows, slings. He must have gathered them from all over the empire.
Great.
And you haven't seen the really extraordinary bit yet. There. One North American Red Indian tomahawk found under a 4th century Roman.
Very interesting.
Well, you realize what this means?
Well,
You are looking at solid proof that the Romans discovered America.
Oh, great. Professor, we were wondering.
Yes?
we were wondering if you found any writing.
Writing?
Yes.
What sort of writing?
Well, nothing apparently. Tom wondered if the centurion had kept a diary or a notebook. If we find one, he's asked if we can fax a copy through to his mother. Gave me the number. So what's all the excitement about?
Desmond found it half an hour ago.
Is this some sort of a joke?
I'm afraid not. There's absolutely no question. It's been down there at least 1,600 years.
He must have had the instructions written down somewhere. He must have.
Disappointing, isn't it?
I suppose they could still be there, but the professor hasn't found them yet.
Or they rotted away.
It's so frustrating. I mean, we know that machine must be able to do the most incredible things, but there's no way of finding out what they are.
We could try pressing some of the buttons at random.
We started 7 fires last time we tried that, Jeff. No, we're just gonna have to wait and hope that the professor will... Do we know him?
Morris.
Morris? Henry's big brother. I'd forgotten about him. He's very big, isn't he? Whatever you do, don't punch his head. What with that hand, you probably just knock it off. Right.
Are you Tom Baxter?
Yeah?
I wonder if we could have a little talk. In private. Do you mind?
No, of course not. Rough him up a bit, but don't kill him.
Let's sit here, shall we? You don't like my brother, do you?
I wouldn't say that. I mean...
It's all right. I know what he's like. I live with him. He can be very annoying. But I think there's something important we have to remember when we get very annoyed.
Yeah?
A school is a community, Tom. We have to learn to get along with each other. And if we let every little thing that annoys us escalate into open confrontation, there is a sense in which we all lose. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Good. Now I've explained how I feel to my brother, and I hope he won't bother you again. But in the meantime, maybe you could give each other some space. Step back from any violent confrontation. Show some forbearance. You think you could do that for me?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, he said something about a football.
Oh, we've got it down off the roof and we're going to give it him.
Good. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Tom.
He didn't want to fight you then? No, fortunately. What did he want? He wanted to ask me if I could be nice to Henry, and I said yes. Just like that. Well, he did ask very politely, and I don't think I had much choice.
Oh, in that case, we better be very nice to him.
Yeah.
It's turning into that sort of day, isn't it?
Now, don't you worry, Mrs. Murray. Now you've taken those pills, I promise you won't hear any more voices at all.
Thank you, Doctor.
And if you do, you can tape record them, give me the tape, and I'll take it round to MI5, all right? Bye-bye.
What on earth have you got in that matchbox? It's my skin. Oh. It's just some of the green bits that fell off. I thought it might be interesting to keep them. It's a reminder of my life as an alien super being. I'm quite happy to get out and close them, you know.
No, it's safer this way. Nobody sees us.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hang on, I'll get the boat hook.
Hello? Hello? I'm interested in hearing about the green skin you've lost. Do you think you could tell me?
Tea's ready. Had a good day?
Up and down.
Sounds a bit like mine. You wouldn't believe the problems I've had with this thing.
Is it working?
Sort of. You remember I couldn't find the instructions this morning? It turns out there aren't any. Not that I can get hold of, anyway. The people that made the machine have gone out of business. The man who sold it to me has left the country, and I can't find anyone else who's ever owned one.
Frustrating, isn't it?
You can say that again. I mean, it's a wonderful machine, which I know can do all sorts of incredible things.
But you've no idea how to get it to work.
No. Oh, I don't know why I should be depressed. Come on, let's have some tea. I mean, I've got the facts going, and that's the bit I wanted. All the other things are just a bonus, really, aren't they?
And you never know. You might find out how some of them work as you go along.
Exactly. You know, you boys can be very perceptive at times. Oh, look, it's working. Oh, my goodness.
What is it?
It's from your professor. I meant to tell you he rang before lunch, and... But that's impossible.
What is?
says, you might be interested to know he's found a boomerang. And it means the Romans discovered Australia.